Consent requested. Without objection, Mr. Inglis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, I understand that the word crisis in Chinese is written with two characters. The first means danger and the second means opportunity. And it occurs to me that that's really where we are in our country today when it comes to energy. We've got both a danger and an opportunity. Now, of course, this may sound a little bit dated because, 6 months, 8 months ago on this House floor, we were talking about prices of gasoline at $4 a gallon or something. Now, gas at $1.60 a gallon is a sleeper cell waiting to detonate, and it will eventually detonate. So we've got this enormous danger. We saw the danger this summer. It became real and present. And we saw what happened when gas hit $4 a gallon. Now it's going to get a little bit of a sleeper cell action going on here where it's $1.50, $1.60, $1.70. But what we've got there is a huge danger looming for us in the future. We've also got, though, is an incredible opportunity. In the midst of this economic downturn, we're looking for jobs. We're looking for a way to create productivity for the future and to get beyond just stimulus and into long-term growth. So, in that regard, I had an opportunity to visit with the wind unit of General Electric Company in Greenville, South Carolina recently. And they told me that 1% of the world's electricity is made from the wind. If it goes to 2%, just from 1% to 2% of the world's electricity coming from wind, it's $100 billion in sales. $100 billion. That's an opportunity. So we've got this danger in our precarious position with energy, dependent on foreign nations, some of them that really don't like us very much. But we've also got this tremendous opportunity, which is the job creation opportunity by these fuels of the future. So the question is, why don't we move quickly to those fuels of the future? And here's where I think folks from my side of the aisle can really add to this discussion. Because, one of the strengths of Republicans is understanding free enterprise, how to make a profit, how to make things work, how to create things, build things, grow things, make things work. That's our strength. And so when you're thinking about wind, for example, why isn't wind used more? Why isn't nuclear used more? Well, the answer is the price signals aren't there. It isn't cost effective in a lot of cases to pursue those new technologies. What's cheaper? Well, the things we know. Burn coal, burn natural gas, burn oil, gasoline. Those things are the incumbent technologies that have a market distortion going on. And the market distortion, which is something, again, that we Republicans understand very well. We understand about markets. And the market distortion we've got going on is a free good in the air. And that means that I can belch and burn on my property 24/7 without any accountability for what it does on somebody else's property when it comes to greenhouse gas emissions. And so if you start attaching that accountability and saying to me, Inglis, listen, you're going to have to keep your stuff on your property. This is a biblical concept. It's an English common law concept. It's American common law. And it's part of our EPA regulatory regime. The idea is to be accountable for what you do on your property and hold those incidents on your property and not have the opportunity to belch and burn and dump on somebody else's, because that creates a market distortion. Over the weeks to come, Mr. Speaker, I look forward to talking more about that market distortion and how it is we might change that and how we might use the power of free enterprise to create those jobs, to solve the environmental challenge, and to address this national security risk. In my view, it's the triple play opportunity of this American century. It's something we should be very excited about, and it's a terrific bipartisan opportunity. I look forward to talking more about that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the time.
Thank you. Thank you. Speaker yields back the remainder of his time.